Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? I think so. I'm trying here. I'm trying to get us going. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Hooray, I'm back. After my own growing together moment in real life, where I had to put my dad pants back on, my gay dad pants back on, and go take my son to the store real quick. I'm back. Let me get a drink here. This is actually too. I'm drinking like this, and this is not paid advertisement. This is not product placement. I just think it's really good. Have you ever had this bubbly, like sparkling water? This is grapefruit. Oh, it's so good. It's really, really good. I really like it. Okay, now we're back. Where was I? Where was I left off at? Okay, so let me just clear my throat there. We are decorating Grandma Michelson's room, and we were just putting some art up. And the idea, of course, is that she travels in life, and most of what she's brought with her here to live with her family is going to be things that hold memories, special memories. So yeah, we had picked this out already, which I really like these. This is called Well Traveled, right? This set of pictures, and it's from the Growing Together expansion pack. We're going to also use this, though. I see this over here next to it. I think that this works well. It's really too big, of course, but we can make it smaller and maybe go ahead and put in like a set of 2 of these. Like so, right? Here. I used to, and when I first saw these, the first thing that popped into my head was, oh, that'll be great. We'll put up some ethnic art. And, I've kind of been getting away from those sort of terms simply because it did occur to me that this is really only ethnic art to people who aren't in that culture, right? The people who are in that culture that made this art, they probably consider that just like traditional art or a modern take on traditional art, like we would art within my particular zone or culture, right? So we're going to use these particular examples of a modern take on traditional artworks from this culture and put them here. I do really like them. These are from City Living. These are some of my favorite pictures. And there was a lot of different, skins to these, a lot of different styles to use. So it's a great pack of pictures from that expansion pack. And we have those in place. This is actually coming along pretty well. I don't know. I'm going to put in a few plants and stuff over here. I don't know that we need a whole lot more. I mean, parts of the house in general, yes, this is grandmother's room, right? This is grandma's room. But parts of the rest of the house is going to have things that reflect her as well. So it's not like everything she owns has to be crammed in this space or everything that she wanted to bring with her or everything she finds important. These are just kind of some of the things that she outfitted her space with that probably have really special significance. So we're going to grab a little bit of maybe like a flower arrangement here for the table, make that a little bit smaller. And let's see if we can find ourselves something here. Maybe that. That's not bad. Oh, that's a really good one. I do like that. I use it a lot. Put that in there because it's just got a really powerful impact, and they shrunk down the footprint, right, to a single grid square, so you can actually use it. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in there. It's got a lot of pow to it. Leave it like that. I could make it a little bit smaller even, but I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna leave it kind of substantial, kind of statement-y. And let's see here. One thing I want to do outside here, and I kind of don't want to forget, is I'd like to do some hanging plants. Going past these kind of reminded me, that I wanted to do that on the front porch. And so I might just I'm going to grab maybe one of not that one. That one's way too big. But maybe this one here. That's not too bad. And well, no, that's still too big. Golly, that's huge. Take that off. About this one. Do none of them come in normal sizes? Do. This maybe? No, well, for goodness sakes. Okay. Maybe I'm just in the wrong area. How about this? No, that also is massive. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Maybe we're not going to use any of them. I can't believe they're all so big. I must be missing something. Are these the smaller ones? Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit. Not really, though. Huh. Well, okay. Up here. Is this it? Am I finally there? Maybe I'm finally there. Are these the ones I'm looking for? Are these normal size? These are a little bit. Okay, finally. Oh my gosh. I know there's got to be normal size ones. I know there's got to be. Okay. I'm going to put a couple of these out here so I don't forget. Because I think I want to put a whole bunch out here. I actually have a neighbor, and she's done a bunch of these hanging kind of pots on her front porch. And they're so pretty. Every time I drive past her house, I think, wow, that looks really nice. It looks really pretty. So I'm going to throw a couple there real quick while I'm thinking about it. Now, in here, could we put in maybe another small plant or something? Sure, maybe. What have we got to work with? Maybe a succulent we could do, or I don't know if I'm going to put much more in there at all. But I might take this and put over here. Because if she can still go in and out of that door, if it doesn't create routing issues there, I do kind of like that. I don't normally like it when Maxis piles a whole bunch of junk together like that in a little grouping, but what can I say? In this case, it actually looks pretty good, and it is going to be quick and easy set up there. So, I love that. Look at the leaves on that are just awesome. That's also really pretty. I love that. That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty with the white, and it matches the rest of the white. This will be a tough call. I think I'm going to go with that. Got kind of a Japanese maple look, right? Really like it. Put those there. I don't know if we need anything else out here or not, really. One thing I do really like this sort of hanging fixture, I've always thought that was nice. But it's also like really big, right? As you can see there. We do have other options. Where is that? This. I love this too. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to look here. Could do that maybe. Put it on this wall maybe, like that. And the white's going to kind of turn in over, tie in over here. So it's got some, it's not too out of place, The only thing I can say is I might actually do two of them. I could see that. It's kind of bookends here. Bookend this window. Like that. That looks good. I am back. Thank you. I'm glad you're back as well. I did make it back. I did take care of that minor crisis. It was fine. It worked out just fine. We have a little store down the street from us, like a Dollar General. I mentioned Dollar General during a stream earlier. We do have a Dollar General right down the street from us, which is, oh my God, it's convenient. They have a small grocery section, so I'm able to get, some stuff there that I need last minute. And then they're just good for other things too. Not just a few groceries, but the groceries are the handiest thing. Like when I need milk, eggs, stuff like that. Super, super good to have them on hand. I'm going to go ahead and put this here within the kind of walk-in shower. Again, I kind of thought about, because the idea being here is that, this is a shower set up for as she gets older. And in real life, as people get older, you'd put like a stool in here, and then you can take the handle off the shower to shower with while you're sitting down in order, when mobility becomes less mobile. Let's put it that way. When you have mobility issues, you can either wheel a wheelchair, through a flat door like this, or it's just you don't have to step over a lip or anything to get into this shower. So I have thought about trying to put a stool in there that would, like this, something like this, that would kind of give that impression, right? And in the meantime, this sort of stool would be the sort of thing you can shave your legs on, right? Put your legs on, shave your legs on, stuff like that. Or even sit down to shave your legs. That's a thing that's missing a lot in showers. And some guys too also, shave their legs and stuff. So it's something that guys actually use sometimes too. So especially swimmers and runners and athletes and stuff. So I'm going to try putting it in there and see if she can actually still use this shower. Take a shower. We'll have her take a shower next. See what happens here. Oh, no kidding. You had a Dollar General move. Oh, my God. I swear to God, in this town, like if they find a space, that's it. I mean, like after Armageddon, they will still be there. The rest of the town probably be reduced to rubble, and there'll still be a Dollar General sitting there in the middle of it. Oh, I don't think she could get in the shower. Shoot. Let's have her go here again. Because, yeah, they never move. I mean, the one down the street, I think, has been here, I don't know. But there's one across town that's been there literally like 20 years or something. It's forever. Okay, let's see if she'll take a shower. What is she saying? She can't get in there. Okay, so I don't think I'm able to put a stool there. Maybe if I move it. I don't have to have it there. I just kind of felt like, it gives the idea of what it's for. Let's try this again. In we go. Nah. Okay, so that's a no-go. She's not having it. She's not having it, then I'm not having it. So out it goes. We're not going to do it. Let's have her go back out here and sit down again. Go ahead and take a rest. Talk to your daughter until we need you next. I usually don't clutter up a bathroom too much. Again, in my own space, I kind of like it a little bit cleared off. I will say this. Now, again, for realism's sake, like I love the way this sink looks. I love the way this mirror looks. In reality, this would make me crazy because there is no place to put anything while you're getting ready, right? That's the reality of it. It would make me pretty crazy not to have someplace to set my can of shaving cream or hair dryer or whatever I'm using. But here in The Sims, they will let me get away with it by and large. The Sims will put up with it. So in reality, I probably want to have maybe a shelf here under this or something. I don't know. I'm going to throw a few things on there just to give the impression that it is used. Oh, you know what? Real quick, while we have it, I also want to give the impression that maybe she does a little gardening here. So we're going to put out some of these pots up here. Maybe some little starter pots. Put one of these things like that. There should be, where are our gardening implements in this pile of stuff? Let's grab those. Those are cool. Yeah, Green Thumb, Secret Solutions, put those over here. Is that it? No, that's laundry. Okay, let's see. I need to memorize the name. There they are. The name of everything in the game so I can just look it up easily. Let's put it like that. There we go. So there's a little clutter out there, a little something. Looks like she's doing some gardening. What did I come here? Oh, yeah. Some bathroom stuff. Maybe this thing. I don't know if it's going to fit really. Nah. We're going to have to pretend like she just keeps all of her stuff here in these drawers, which maybe she does. Maybe she does keep everything in those drawers. She likes things neat, cleaned up. Okay, so basically, I mean, this is pretty done. Now, one thing I think I'll do in here, this worked on another house I did. One thing we can do is we can I don't think the Sims will use the closet items from Dream Home Decorator in such a small space. That's what I think. But what they will do with such a small space is we can put in the new suitcase along with the hanging shelves from the base game. Like this. In fact, let me take off Dream Home Decorator and that. Let me go here. And let's put in Growing Together, actually, I guess, and base game. Okay. So we're going to grab these. These sort of shelves give the impression of a well-stocked closet, right? But those shelves are not set up to use for changing clothes. But what I was able to do with another house I built was to go ahead and stick one of the new, I bet they're under storage, one of the new, what's the word I'm looking for? Suitcase. One of the new suitcases into the closet. Okay, like this or something, right? And so I put the little suitcase in there. And then the Sim would go in and use the suitcase like they would use a dresser or the closet itself. So it worked. It worked for that purpose. And I'm going to try this again just to make sure. She can actually change the baby's outfit there too, I guess. But let's change her outfit to, man, I did not do these outfits. I did this one. And the rest of them I haven't done yet. So, bear with me on that. Let's change her into this as kind of a joke because it looks horrible. Let's see here, the game generated outfit. Where is she? She's out there. Okay. Oh, and she won't go in there. Okay, so how did I get that to work last time? Will she go there? She does go there. Okay, and then... Okay, she won't do it. Let's try this another way. I bet I had to turn this way because that's the way the arrow goes, right? Let's see how maybe I dreamt it. You never know. Maybe it wasn't even real. I know it was real. I know it was. Let me see here. There we go. Okay, so see, she did. She did do it. And I think, let me change her back, change her outfit back, like so. And I think that you could even open the suitcase this way. Yeah. So see, she'll even open the suitcase there in the closet, even though it's kind of a small space. And then that makes it function. If you've only got this game and kind of like, say, base game, right? It makes it function as a closet. Let her go potty there. And this is getting really close to done on her room. We might jump upstairs and work on maybe little baby Orion. You still got your head under the bed, dear? You do? Okay. No, you can play under there. That's good. That's nothing wrong with that. In The Sims, there's nothing wrong if your baby is trapped with its head under a sofa, a bed, a car. There are no cars in games, but a car. If somehow he ended up under one, that is fine with the game. Let's fill the needs of this household before they all start passing out. Get back over here. Okay, so we might go ahead and jump up here. I do think it looks good. I think it looks good. I like it. It looks like someone lives there, like really lives there, not a decorator lives there. And she's got a lot of mementos around, a lot of her own style and charm. So when we go up here, we're going to look at baby Orion, or Orion's room, right? Who I love. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's so cute. She's so sweet. I only know her from the trailers, of course, but she was cute and sweet in the trailers. So I'm going to run with it. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to put in a door, of course, for the parents here, because this is their room. What we're going to do temporarily, though, is we're going to go ahead and have a door here into baby Orion's room, but we're also going to put an archway here. So the parents, I mean, in reality, here's reality. Let me go ahead and put this archway in real quick so I don't forget. And then I'm going to explain reality. I'm going to explain reality for everybody just because I'm such a gracious person. Okay, so here's reality. This is going to be baby Orion's room, right? And we're going to put her crib and all that stuff in here. Reality is this. After the first day, after the very first day of having that baby at home from the hospital, they're going to grab that crib and they are going to drag it in here. And let's assume their bed's here. That crib's going to go right here. Or if the only place that crib will fit is in front of the door, they're going to put that crib right in front of the door. As long as they can reach from the bed into that crib and get that baby and bring the baby over into the bed. Now, I know, I hear you. You're going to be like screaming. They're going to roll over on that baby. They're going to crush that baby. The baby needs a room of its own or some nonsense like that. Let me tell you something. I live in a state where 100 years ago, the house only had one room. That's it. They only had one room. They didn't have a whole bunch of rooms. And everybody, that was open concept living. There was one room. Kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom, everything in one room. That includes the baby and the kids all slept in there on the floor. Mom and dad may have been lucky enough to have a bed. And mom and dad were lucky enough if they got those kids to fall asleep and then they were really, really quiet, they got to have some adult time. That's how that worked. Now here in baby Orion's life, no, it's a little bit better, of course. But this is going to be his room, and I'm probably going to go ahead and put his crib in here for realism, or her crib in here for realism's sake, because that's realistic. It really is that when you're a new parent, that first day you have this done up like Martha Stewart came in and put your nursery together for you, and maybe she did if you have $1 million. But in reality, no. That never happens. Never. I rearranged this whole house when I got a kid. Not the whole house. The whole second floor I did, though. I rearranged the whole second floor. What used to be the master bedroom became my kid's bedroom because one day he was playing with Thomas the Tank Engine, and there were train tracks all across his room, all out onto the landing by the stairs, down a couple of steps, everywhere. And I was like, okay, I have this palatial master bedroom, and my son is rebuilding the island of Sodor, across the entire landing. Why? Why don't I just put him in the palatial room since he actually spends time in his room? He actually does stuff in there, and then I will take the smaller room where I just sleep, right? And also the smaller room is attached to this office, which is my office too. So, or at least it is now. At the time it really wasn't, it is now. So, that's what you do when you get a kid. You rearrange your entire house so that, you can get better sleep and everything goes more smoothly, and you worry about them coming in and photographing for like Architectural Digest some other day. So we're going to put this here, and I'm going to take that temporary one and we'll put it in here. We will set this up kind of like a nursery, but we'll put the temporary one kind of in the other room for realism's sake, right? And what do we have here? Here is our baby changing table. Does it match? I think it matches. It's green, right? Yeah. So there's a baby changing table. I really need to be able to filter this by infants, but I don't think there's a whole lot specifically just for infants. There is this with the trash can attached. Why do we not have the other one with a trash can attached? That would be cute. I'm going to grab a trash can real quick. Well, I'll wait. I might use these. Those there. Where is... That's really cute. I do like that. Well, okay, but no, we won't. I've already kind of got this green thing going. Let's stick with it. This is cute. We are going to use this. This is a toddler stuff thing, right? Where to put it, I don't know. Let's do this. For now, let's move this down here. Put this kind of here, right? Do Isn't there a mobile for the baby now? That's so cute. I love that. Let's put that on there. I think these are supposed to be awards for like kids or something, relics of a creative childhood. But I'm gonna put them there for the baby to look at. Okay, so I have this, but I thought there was another newer mobile for infants or something. We'll see here if I come. Oh, here it is. This is it. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab this. It's kind of huge, but that's okay. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller like that. And I have always loved these butterflies. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I love them. I especially love them kind of, this sort of rainbow effect here, where they have all these different colors going up the wall. It's really cool. I'm going to take some of those and put on there. And I love, this looks so cute. Can't you imagine that for like a little baby? This would be an actually really good idea, these things for a little baby's room if you don't have a whole lot of money. Because obviously these are like paper plates, right? And stuff you make at school. But I think that'd be the cutest thing in the world. The smiling faces and the big eyes. And, toddlers and babies kind of love that sort of stuff. Lots of big smiles on things. So kind of put that back where it was. We're going to see if we can find a rug in here or somewhere. Maybe not in here. One thing I am going to do is put some sort of furniture in here for Mom to sit in. Some sort of chair. Probably a rocking chair, right, Jason? Yeah, probably. Rocking chair. Good old tried and true rocking chair. But maybe not. I mean, I guess we could do something we could set in and read, to the kid and stuff. What have we got? What have I not used to death? Let's see here. I've almost never used that. That's for sure. And it's got a very cute, eclectic kind of look to it. We got this from knitting stuff. This has never been something I've used either. Kind of like it like that, though. I'm going to have to test some routing stuff in here, make sure I don't get too crazy with getting stuff. But again, that does look kind of like where you would put it, if you're going to sit in here and kind of hang out with the kid in the crib for a while. I'm going to do a brighter version of this. Ah, there's one in green. Oh, and it's a little cat. I like that. Okay, let's go with that. Does this come in green? Nah. We're going to leave that as red. That's good. Might do that as green. It's okay, I think, if some of this stuff matches a little bit, because a lot of times with baby stuff, when you go buy baby stuff, it does kind of match. I'm going to throw in a little bit of stuff that's, more personal, but a little bit of work. A little bit's okay. When I talk about using things to death, this rug is one thing I've used to death. I've used this rug so much in my life in The Sims. Pull it like that. But it's got it always has a really pretty look to it. Do that. Maybe we could change that to purple as well. Let's see here. Let's look at some wall color real quick because I think let's grab that rainbow, right? There's a rainbow kind of stripes or something. Aha, there we go. Let's grab this. Maybe do it across here. Again, some bright colors for baby. Maybe not that much. Take that back out. Maybe just this one wall. I mean, I don't want to get too crazy with that because that's a lot of look. That's a lot of stripes. So let's kind of do this accent wall there. A lot of bright colors for the baby to look at. Let's change our lighting around a little bit. I'm going to take that out. I want to do something a little bit more fun with the lighting. What do we have? Don't know. But let's see here. Maybe this. That's kind of cool. Does it come in like that? It's good and bright, you know, and it's got a really fun vibe to it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave that there. And then we might go ahead. We're going to put some shelves in here, of course. Let's grab some surfaces. I wonder, let's see. Yeah, this sort of stuff's what I'm looking for, you know. Baby stuff. Like that. And I wish it was a little more colorful, you know. This isn't super really, doesn't have a lot of color with it. Guess we'll go ahead with kind of, what color is that? Do I have that color in this one? Okay, so it's this color. And they don't look exactly the same, but we'll go with, that's really weird. They look, is that right? So it's showing the third block, and that's the third block. Huh. Okay, we're going to go with it. I'm going to put some lighting underneath it, so that probably will change it a little bit, actually. Because we're going to put some task lighting under here for mom and dad and grandma, because grandma lives there too. There. Now we can kind of see what we're doing. And what else could go in here? When you have an infant, to think about this one. I mean, I've known a lot of people that had infants, and of course, it's real tempting to turn it into kind of like a princess room or something like that. In reality, of course, the infant doesn't care, and I think sometimes it gets a little kind of, it's a bit much. I would like to have some sort of art there, though. Maybe a mirror. Let's see what kind of mirrors we got. Oh, okay. Kind of forgot about that. That is super cute. Let's go here. Like so. Yeah, we'll leave it as green. And I guess, you know what I could decorate it with is just some of the normal stuff I use for kids' rooms. I was about to go through all this art. You know, let's put art in the baby's room, which you can. That was not a bad idea. That's fine. But I think maybe I'll fall back more like on this sort of stuff, right? Super cute, lots of animal, and that is cute. I mean, who doesn't want to see that? I do. I want to see it. So let's grab the super cute animals there. And let's put this. I'm actually going to put this. I can't get it any lower, at least not without the tool mod. But you know what I'd like to do is have it low enough, like in reality, if I were doing it for real, I would have that low enough that the baby could maybe move its head over and see itself. So that's what I'm going to pretend like it's doing, is that it is in that sort of position, right? And then I think for these animals, let's see if we've got, I know we've got it. In fact, we're going to do this. I love these. The balloons are my favorite here. I do love them. What kind can we use this time? Oh, that looks good. Let me see that again. That there. That looks really good. I love that. So remember some nice little balloons floating in the sky. Again, he's laying right here. He can look over, see his... I keep saying he. You know why I say he? Because my son's a he. My son, my kid is a boy. Orion is a little girl. So Orion, she can look over and see her face. She can look and see the balloons in the clouds, right? Of course she can. We're going to grab a garbage can real quick for over here. We've got this sort of stuff. That's pretty cute. Wicker bin there. We got that one, that one. Go with that color. Okay, still seems really dark in here to me. Let me turn off the sun and see just how dark it is. Oh, no, it's not dark at all. I'm like looking at it, you know, during the day thinking, gosh, it seems so dark in there, but it's really not. There seems to be plenty of light once I have the sun turned off. So that's fine. Let's turn this back on. I don't know why that seems so dark. It did for a while there, or it still does. See, I mean, when you look at it there, right here, it looks really dark. Okay, so back over here is really kind of future growth area. This is going to be a doorway into a walk-in closet, which leads into a Jack and Jill bath, which leads across to her sister's room, right? Which I think is kind of good. You know, they're so close because probably, again, once she's a toddler, every night's going to be over here in her sister's room. She's going to go running through all those doors, hop in her sister's bed, curl up, and feel safe, right? That's how toddlers do a lot of the time. That, again, is a little dose of realism when it comes to kids and toddlers. Toddlers, notorious for doing that. My son was notorious for doing that. So, put that there real quick while I'm looking at it. We also might go ahead and put in a door here for this room. I don't think I'm going to do a door for the bathroom. I mean, I'm kind of torn with that. I'm going to have to think about it. I don't think so, because I'm going to need the room, I think, to do it. I think I'm going to need the room for the bathroom. Even as it is, I think I'm going to need the room for the bathroom. I might have to bring this out, in fact, like that. Maybe I could put bookshelves or something here. Yeah, maybe. And then, yeah, kind of like a toilet, shower tub combo, sink here, with mirrors up above. So yeah, I think that will work. Let's filter this real quick by growing together. We're going to use this beautiful blue tile, I think, or maybe this one. I don't know now that I'm here. This maybe that one. Put the tile in there. I didn't really set out to do the bathroom real quick, but I guess I will. Really wasn't what I was going to do. Put that here. But since I do kind of have in my head exactly how I want to do it, might as well, right? Do. Do. And I'm grabbing a lot of stuff from the new pack for the bathrooms. It looks really good, the new stuff. Let's see. This also looks really good. I love Design Home, or the whatever it was called. What was it called? What is that called? Designer, Dream Home Decorator. That's right, Dream Home Decorator. So it looks really good. I love that stuff. Let's see here. I guess we'll go with that. The fixtures match the fixtures in the tub. And then we'll put in some mirrors here. I'm going to use the mirrors from the new pack too. Let's grab those. There and there. Let's put in some toilet paper. I used to never put toilet paper in builds, like never. I was like, what for? They are not going to use it, right? This is getting absurd. I'm not going to put that toilet, but now I do. I do, just for the look, But I used to just like, nah, what for? Let's see here. Whoops. Let's grab that and that. Put that there. Do. I don't know. That might get a little wet with the shower. But we'll leave it there because there's no other easy place to kind of put it, I am going to go ahead and draw in a wall back here behind the tub shower setup because it's realistic. There would be a wall there. Like that. And then I guess some sort of bath mat. Again, I don't normally use bath mats. I usually put a towel down. But maybe for the kids in the kids' bathroom, we might put some sort of, kind of mat here. I mean, with my son, I was always super careful if he was going to get out onto a wet surface to lay something down. So let's put that there. Looks good. It's not too bad. Maybe I'll change the color of it. It's kind of blending in there. Maybe I'll grab a different color of it. How about this one? It's kind of fun, right? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. And lighting. Is that our light? That's our light, probably. At least one of them. Let's put that light here. Okay, so there, that kind of fleshes that area out. You kind of see how it's going to work here. We can build bookshelves here to fill in that nook, and then you come up here. You've got a pretty nice wide landing here on the stairs, so that when you come upstairs, you don't feel it's not too narrow. Enough space to move furniture around a little bit. Maybe put a desk or table here where you can throw keys and stuff. This room is not really done. I do want to do something else with it. The bad thing is that everything else is going to be toddler based, but I guess we could go ahead and put in a toy box, right? Toy boxes. Oh, let's put in Yarny. Okay, I almost forgot. Yarny is my favorite thing in the world to put in a kid's room. Yarny goes like all over the place. Every kid's room, let's put him watching over the kid, right? He's going to watch over the new baby. I love Yarny. If you've never played Unraveled, Yarny, of course, is the primary character from Unraveled. And he is just the cutest. It's just the best story ever. Like, I cried Cried at Unraveled. You know, the ending was so heartfelt. I mean, oh my gosh, I love that. I love that that particular game. Really, really, really good. So yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend playing it and use Yarny all over your game because he deserves it. He's the sweetest character ever made for a video game. That's my take on it. It's my take on it. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for. There it is. Is that it? Is that the kids' nightlight? No, there it is. Yes, the Defender wall. Like we're gonna go with that. Put the little light here. You know where he can see it. And also, it's a good nightlight because when she gets up as a toddler and is going to go over there to sleep with her sister, she can see her way to the door really well and get in there and get to the bathroom. Or, you know, she might go this way, run across the hall or something, right? She'll probably be too afraid of what's down that deep, dark stairwell there. My son was always afraid of the stairs. When it was time, he would, you know, his room was upstairs. And if the lights were off, he would just beg and plead, please, Daddy, please go up there and turn on the light first. Please, please. You know, because he was only 4. He's 4 or 5, something like that. And he was just knew all sorts of terror and danger waited just at the top of that dark staircase that I would protect him from. You know, would not attack me, of course. I'd be fine if I would just go do it. And I did. What can I say? Yes, I did. Every single time I ran up there, I'm like, okay. A lot of times I'd make him go with me. I'm like, well, come with me, son. Come on, we'll go together and we'll see that there's nothing up here. It's fine. You know, if somebody would have to go past this to get up the stairs, so it's fine. But come on, let's go. And then once he was upstairs and every single light was turned on in every single room, then he was good. It was fine. Let's see here. Do I need anything else? Not really. It actually looks pretty good. I think it's okay for an infant's room especially. Am I missing something for an infant? No, I do. I have a high chair downstairs. Doesn't need anything else. I mean, that is kind of the thing with infants. There is like, I mean, you know, they just don't need a lot. But there. Yeah, I'm going to call it good. I think that is good in that room. It does not have to be any more full or any more stuff in it. Like so. I know Yarny is the best thing. I just saw that you put that. I love Yarny. He really is just the best character. And my son and I actually played that Unraveled together, right? And we just had the best time. I have to admit, Unraveled 2, I didn't play as much. I tried to get into it and somehow couldn't. Somehow never really got started on it. What happened to that poor woman? Where'd she go? Where is she? Am I missing her? I'm missing her somehow. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. I don't know how. I didn't see her a second ago. Okay. Anyway, we played it together, and it really was just a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring that poor thing out from underneath, the bed. Okay, and we're gonna have mommy come and get you. Yes, there we go. Let's pick him up and let's pick her up and put her to bed over here in her bed. And then we'll test and see if mom can sit down in the chair, if that works okay. My son and I played that game together though, and it was just excellent, you know. How do I? Well, it's easy because I love my son, right? What can I say? I do love my son a lot. So yeah, I always have a lot to say about him. He's a good kid. He's a really, really good kid. Come on, Mom. Let's pick up the baby. Come on. And then let's put the baby to bed. Actually, no, that's fine. Okay. I don't know if she's going to do it. That's weird. Am I missing something? Hold. Let's go here. Okay, so maybe the chair might be in the way. Oh, no, she's doing it now. There you go. Kinda. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so she's put the baby to sleep. There we go. Let's soothe her to sleep. Someone hit me. I really do need someone to hit me with a stick every time I say him. Oh, see, she's mad too. She's not him. Poor little thing. I'm sorry. I need to be more careful. Then we'll have her sit down when she gets done. There we go. And that works. Okay, so everything routing-wise works just fine there. And she's got a nice little room for her nice little baby. I'm going to kind of do basically just the same bathroom over here for the parents. One thing I can never remember is which way to put the shower with the toilet right next to it, for it to work. I guess it works. That's the way to put it. So that's good. Good to go. Let's throw in a mirror and some toilet paper and some towels. Quick turnaround on this particular bath. Ah, there it is. Go with that one. I'm going to move that over there, even though it's a little close to that door. I'll pull that out just a little bit like that. Because I do want to put some towels over here by the shower. That's, of course, the sink, but we're going to put one by the sink there and then put one over here by the shower. Probably should put two by the shower, really. That's more realistic. And that's about it. That bathroom's pretty much done. It's going to be pretty much a bare bones bathroom. I might come back and do a little bit of clutter in it one of these days. But for now, that's it. And I think that's going to be it for this stream. I do think that we have gotten to where we needed to get to. So, we got Grandma's room done. It looks good. I do like it. We have got baby Orion's room done and their bath, which is good. A couple of baths done. So I think it's pretty good. The house is coming along really, really well. This particular development is getting close to done because I'm not going to do every single house. I'm going to do one of the 3 bedrooms, one of the 1 bedrooms, and then one of the 2 bedrooms, right? Currently, I've been working on this 2-bedroom here so that basically all the furnished models are all next to each other. I didn't really intend that, and after the fact, I kind of thought, well, maybe I should have furnished this 2-bedroom instead, just so they'd be a little more spread out around the lot. It doesn't really matter, really, but yeah, I don't know. I put lights and everything. That way, all of the different houses will light up. I've got a lot more landscaping left to do. I've mentioned before that I will use this lot. Now, typically what I do a lot is using a mod, where you can put like several families in one household. Like MC Command Center, I think, lets you get up to 20 people in a household or maybe more. maybe I just always do 20. Well, if you have 20 people in a household, I'll put them on a lot like this. So I'll just combine maybe several Maxis made households into a lot like this, because it's households I may still want to interact with in the game, but I don't really need each household on a separate lot. So here, I'll put them each in a separate house, essentially, right? And I might go through, if I'm feeling particularly, energetic, I might go through and put them each in a separate house and then lock the doors just for different people, right? That takes a lot of time. It's kind of time intensive, but I might do that. And then if I do visit particular people, at this lot, it feels a little bit more like they live in individual houses. And that's kind of a way of almost, well, barely having multi-family living like apartments or something like that. Or in this case, a sort of community, right? Sort of really tight community. So in the meantime, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. Thank you, Lori. I'm glad you think it's a good job so far. I've had a lot of fun with these. I really wanted to do something like this. The minute I actually heard of the pack, I don't know why I didn't do this first, but when I first heard of the pack, the first thing I thought of was to do a neighborhood like this. A neighborhood where a bunch of generations live together, okay? So you have 1-bedroom houses, you have 2-bedroom houses, you have 3-bedroom houses all together. And the idea is, the 1-bedrooms would be for really younger people, maybe with just a baby, because you don't always have a baby in your bedroom, right, in a 1-bedroom place, or even a toddler sometimes, depending, right? Housing's expensive in the city, okay? So maybe you got a toddler in a 1-bedroom with you. And then the 2 bedrooms are maybe for a little bit, like for just a small family instead of a large family, or maybe grandma lives in a 1-bedroom or grandma lives in a 2-bedroom. And then you've got your typical suburban families living, in these 3 bedrooms. And everybody lives here together. Everybody interacts together. And it's not your sort of typical suburban segregation of ages and income types into these little streets and little housing additions. Anyway, don't get me started. This is not a college course on, the dynamics of city planning, but that's what I wanted to do right off the bat. And in fact, the first thing I built, which was a really large, I called it the Petite Haciendo, was a Spanish style base game only build for San Sequoia on a 50 by 50 lot. My first thought with that was to break up all the interior spaces into separate houses. And you can actually see that to some extent at the front of that lot, where it looks like, there was going to be separate houses, separate entrances, so that you would have this sort of bungalow apartment look. Anyway, I ended up not doing that, instead doing a massive mansion out of it, and people loved it. So there you go. I guess it was the right decision. But I still love this. And I still love that idea and that concept. Okay, so much for the TED Talk on city planning and suburban planning. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify. There will be more of this probably tomorrow. I'll work on this some more, and I definitely will do another tour of the Brightchester Fantasy Save files will come tomorrow as well. I'm off on Mondays, so a lot of times I stream on Sunday and Monday. I do have an important appointment tomorrow afternoon, which is going to screw things up a little bit. But I'm going to get some streaming in tomorrow, and I hope that I see you there. And in the meantime, as always, thank you